Hello everyone. Today we are going to teach you how to do the tool transformation. So in this class we are gonna go through this process is to how to think about the tool, to analyze its functions and properties, and also be able to create a new tool. So what we're gonna do is this. First of all, we are gonna introduce a new way for you to redefine a tool. And after that, we are going to do some brainstorming in how to transform it. So let's get started. For example, if you have an object, this object will have functions and it will also have properties. So for each functions or properties, we are going to go through this process, which is description, abstraction, and transformation. I will describe what it is in details. So description is like you describe or draw the function out or property out in a very detailed way. So for example, if you have thesis, so a thesis is something very sharp and have two parts, and when you slightly move them together, they will cut something. And after that, we are going to be able to do the abstraction, which is summarize the functions or the properties in a very abstract way. After the abstraction, we are going to do the transformation. So for functions and properties, the transformation is a little bit different. For example, for functions, we are going to ask what else can offer the same function. For example, if you have scissors, it can cut things, and we are gonna ask, is there any other things can also cut, like cut paper? Okay, we have knives, and we can tear by hand, whatever. And for property, we are gonna ask, what else can this property do? For example, let's take the scissors example again. So a scissors is very sharp, which allows it to cut papers. So what else can this sharp property do? Maybe it can, let's say, kill people, or use in the surgery, or something like that. So in today's class, we are going to use the example of cup. So first of all, we're going to go through the function, analyze. For describing the function, first we can say that a cup is something that can hold water and all the other stuff. So in very detailed way, we can say water can be put from the top of the cup and stay inside it, and also be put out from the top of the cup if the cup is being dumped. And also after that, we can say, okay, a cup can be held by people, so the size of the cup fits people's hand, or it has handles which can hook with people, so that will make it like stick to people. So after the description, we are gonna to do the abstraction. So to abstract the function of the cup, we can say, okay, it can be put in water or other things and be able to hold water. Water can be put out of it, and it can stand on some surface like your desk, and it can connect with people's hand. So after the abstraction, what we are gonna do is do the transformation. We should ask, is there any other way to do this? So be put in water, you can say, can the water be pumped in, or can the water be squeezed in, and to be able to hold water? So what shape of the container should be, and like to hold water, or can it also keep the temperature of the water, or can it heat water, or like what kind of water can it hold? And also, water can be put out of it, which means we can ask, like, can the water be sucked out, or can it come out from the bottom, or can people control how quick it comes out? And when we say like can what this cup can stand on some surface, so we can ask what kind of connect between the surface. It's like to stick on the surface or to hook in the surface or use magnet or something. And also like it can be connect with people's hand. We can ask like is there any other connection between cup and people's hand? Can it be like hung on people's hand or stick on people's hand? So after asking all these questions, we can do the same thing for the property. So for the property, first we're gonna do the description. It's a cup has a container. So the container has space for other things to stay. It has capacity. And a cup also has handle. So people can grab and hold the handle by crossing their fingers around it. So that's this can describe in a very detailed way that how the handle works. And also a cup has color, has shape, has materials. So in our example, the Starbucks cup is round, white, and made with pottery. So this is all its property. So we can also do some abstraction of the property. Like first for container, it's something to be put in, hold, and put out other objects. And for handle, it's something let people to control and hold this object. That's the abstraction of handle. And the color, shape, or material, it's something to make this cup different from others. Okay, after all this, we can ask before we do the transformation that what else can this property do? So and for the container, we can ask like, can this container measure things by the volume, not just hold it? And can it like filtrate things or something? And for the handle, we can ask, can it be tied